What is up, everybody? It is your boy KTI or Zachary or Void, whichever one. Dog, shut up, please. I'm trying to record a video. So, what's up, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm in my bathroom. I'm not taking a crap. Just quiet. Shut up. Quiet. The quietest room in the house. It's my parents' room, which I can't go. I keep looking down at the screen to look at me and make sure I'm in the shop, but of course I'm in the shop. I'm not gonna show freaking shirts and stuff. But I hope you're having a fantastical day. I hope everything's fine. I'm not gonna add music because I got music in the background and everything. This is my bathroom. No main. Pretty standard bathroom, you know. Got a toilet, bathtub, random thing full of other random stuff. But this video is about the time that my friend got arrested. Now, this was actually super recent, and it's probably going to be on my other channel too, so I just hope this is a funny video, and something okay, so I guess we should just start this off from the very beginning. Alright, so I woke up, actually, it was this week. Yeah, it was this week. So, Monday of this week, I woke up at 5 o'clock like I always do. You know, normal. Reach over, turn off my alarm, stand up, go, turn on the light, chill for like 15 minutes, then go get in the shower, get dressed. Went to school, average day. Then first hour, they call it an FCA meeting. I'm an FCA, whatever. But, so what I did is, they were having a field trip after school. And I'm not gonna say her real name. Let's just call her Bick. Yeah, Bick. So, Bick, me, and Spamuel, one of my friends, it's not his real name. But, me, her, and him were, well, I wasn't sure if I was going, and neither was he. So, I used my phone to call my text my parents, and to call his parents. So we were both going. It was a free meal they were going to pay for and everything. So what happened afterwards is that pretty much at standard day, went to Spanish class. Pretty much almost got kicked out. Being an idiot. Like I always am. But pretty much, at the end of the day, I'm pretty much in a special ed class. I don't want to call it special ed, but I'm pretty sure I have dyslexia, I think, where it's hard to read and whatever. But I'm pretty damn good at math. Damn, I don't give a fuck, I just curse. But, I get out at whenever the buses are there. And pretty much everyone else gets at 3:15, like I'm supposed to too, but Miss Loveland, I don't even care, I'm gonna say her name. She figured it out. I don't care. She's a big woman. Not gonna lie, probably like 400 pounds. And her husband is John, the school resource officer, and so after school, Becca had already went to the dollar store. And Becca? Who's Becca? I don't know anyone named Becca. What am I talking about? Mr. Beast videos, yeah. But Bick, her name starts with a B, is why I probably said Becca. Not Becca. Bick had already went to the dollar store. And Spamuel was waiting for me. So I got out and he goes, hey, Bick is already walking down to the dollar store. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to tell her to wait. I'm like, whatever, come on, let's start walking. So our school is kind of in a weird shape. We got a, like, circle down, put on a circle down, then a branch off, and then another branch, and then an ag building over here, and then there's elementary downwards. But, so we came all the way down from this branch up out of the not out of the commons, but we went through the office area. And so we just walked out, no questions asked or whatever, blah, blah, blah. We were going to the FCA deal. And as we were walking down to the dollar store, we saw her and we're like, "Hey, what's up?" And she looks at us and goes, and then sprints into the dollar store. I'm like, really? I ain't running, frick that. So I just start walking down, and just standard walk pace, me and Spaniel walking down. We get to the road, walk down, and I'm like, Doritos. He goes, what? Doritos? I can go for some Doritos, and I'm like, I literally agree, there's a bag of Doritos. Oh, there, it was empty. So we cross the road, get down, we got a road. We got the main road, then a cross section where the dollar store is pretty much on the main road, and there's a little, main road, there's a little section of road there, and then the dollar store is, right here. So, right here's the main road, and, right there, these three fingers are the dollar store. This area is the road going upwards, that's the main road, my thumb. So, pretty much, she's over there, and we're crossing over the road and get into the ditch and walking up, and she runs out, messing with us, whatever. And she had some candy and some silly string. And cool, whatever, we went over to the elementary playground and just chilled for 15-20 minutes. Listened to Frosty the Pervert. And she was like, "Turn that off, that's so weird. Why would you even look that up?" What do you expect? So then we walk around for a little bit. Then we go to this one area where a cop actually got hit by a drunk guy and was really badly injured for 4 months. So we're sitting over there. Well, first we were walking through this alley, and I'm like, keep walking. We found a dead snake, messing with him and crap, poking at it. Then as we were walking down, there's another road that we crossed. Saw a cigarette, but I'm like, messing with him and crap. Cool, whatever. Throw it away. It wasn't lit. No, I don't smoke, frick that. But what we did do is we kept walking and we found a pear tree. And I'm like, not completely right, but I'm done. That's good. If you find a fresh pear tree, don't eat it. Just chew it up and spit it. Get the flavor. That's what I do with any of the wild fruits, because they don't need to be chewing it up. And there's a worm, or whatever. But pretty much what we did is we went over to the place where the cop got hit. I was chilling, listening to some music besides Frosty the Pervert, and pretty much what we did is just chilled there. 5 minutes into chilling, it's you're supposed to be back at the school at 4:45, so we can get on the bus to go to the FCA deal. It was probably 4:20, not even lying, not trying to be joking, probably around 4:20, 4:25. And we see this black truck driving up, I'm like, oh cool, whatever. And I started doing this weird dance, both hands or whatever. And it looks stupid doing it with one hand or whatever. But it was Dance Till You're Dead that I played, and black truck driving over and pulls in. I'm like, the frick? And then probably within 20 feet, the lights turn on, and I'm like, oh fuck. Because I had some mic connects in my back pocket, and this is gonna make sense in a second. And truck drives up and says, "Did you just come back from the dollar store?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, well, she didn't say anything. I go, she did. Me and him didn't. And so that was she. Then he looked at her and he goes, "You came back from the dollar store?" She goes, "Not saying anything." And you could tell she was nervous as hell, bro. She was nervous as hell. And he goes, "What'd you get?" And she goes, "A can of silly string and some candy." And he goes, "You steal any?" And she goes, "Nope." Really freaking nervous. "Shut up, dog." And what happened is that he goes, oh, really? Looks over and I'm like, frick, he's fixing to full of taser or something, bro. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is happening right now? I lean over to Spamule. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And he goes, I don't know. Looks straight at me and Spamule and looks over back at Bick, picks up a CD in like a plastic wrap case and goes, then what's this video I just watched? And I'm just like, oh, what is the video, Bick? And her face went from like just nervous to like a bright red nervous, like shaking, and her hands were by her side and everything. She had opened up hot tamales, little candies like Mac and Ike's. Oh, so delicious. She had them in her bag that we were eating. I had no idea they were stolen. And he goes, you stole the candy. And she goes, I thought I paid. Thought, that's the key word. No, you say, I paid. I paid. I'll go over and pay again. Even though I'm paying double, I'm sorry, I'll go pay again, sir. I'm completely sorry. And the entire thing would most likely be over with, call your parents, whatever, slap on the wrist. No, but what she does is, I thought I already paid. And he goes, no, you didn't. And she goes, yes, I did. I thought I paid. Like, a sassy voice, like, yes, I did. I thought I paid. I'm just sitting there like, oh, shit. At that point, I was, like, scratching my, like, my upper thigh, and I'm like, fuck. I still had the mic next in my back pocket that she stole. And Sam. Oh, yeah, the other Sam was in another class, yeah. Sam's another dude in the other class, but Spamule is, had jelly beans in his bag. He was nervous too, because we both knew we had crap on us, and what pissed me off the most was that she did shit on us, which pissed me off the most. And her face was just... Oh. Well, I was sitting there freaking shaking. Because what scared me is that, right before the cop pulled up, I found a light bulb on the floor, and I go, you guys remember this? Baseball. Light bulb! And hit it with this huge wood piece, and Spamule started to laugh, and back and get a little questioning, because Vince, my friend, who has a YouTube channel, WolfShooter222, go follow it, or follow it, subscribe, and, the funniest part is that after all of this, arguing back and forth, she goes, yes. Admits it all. The dumbest shit you could do. And then the cop goes, okay, what's your parents' phone number? And she goes, I don't know. Where do your parents live? I don't know. How old are you? 12, 13, 14? I don't know. And you don't know where your own house is? What car does your dad drive? I mean, what vehicle, car, truck, whatever it is, does your dad drive? I don't know. You, point straight at me. What does your parents drive? Yes, told him the description of my car. I ain't gonna show it, tell y'all. Heck no. Some motherfucker be driving, oh, that's his house. Some shit. But then Spamule told him his car, and then they go, yeah, your friends know what they have in their driveway. What do you have? And she goes, a red car. Red car. 4 red cars drove by as we were sitting there. The funniest out of all of it. All of it. We need to go try the candy. What candy? Oh, yeah. His face went from like, yeah, whatever, blah, 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 to, really, you dumb degenerate? And I'm a pretty dang degenerate myself. I've done some pretty bad crap, but I ain't gonna say because I can get arrested for it, so I'm joking. I ain't done nothing that I can get arrested for, but I have done some pretty bad crap. Some arrested crap. But, what happened after that is that the cop says, here you go. Wrote down the phone number for his phone. It says, give this to your parents. If I do not hear from your parents by tonight, I'm getting a warrant and I'm going to the school, telling them and arresting you. Okay? And she goes, okay. Nervous as frick. So she takes it, puts it in her, keeps it in her hand. Oh my god. And then he says, I trust you on this. Turns off his lights, drives off. As soon as he drives off, I go, what the fuck was that about? And she goes, I thought I paid for it. Like, tearing up and shit. I'm like, yeah, whatever, tell her to the judge. And her face went to like, fuck you times a million. I was just like, fuck you too. It was like, whatever. And then, so, as we're walking there to return the candy, Tyrone and Rosie the person and Brogan just start screaming, get over here! We couldn't understand that at all. So they started sprinting as we were just walking, and they go, Vic, the office needs you. And her face was normal at that point, and she just goes, I can't do it right now, whenever your jaw starts to like up and down and you start getting tears in your eyes and crap. So she hands the candy to us to go return it. And she starts walking across the road to get to the high school again. So we're walking down to the dollar store to return the candy. It's not actually a dollar store, it's a Dollar General. We call it the dollar store right here. Which I'll talk about. No, I'm kidding. But so pretty much, so she goes up to the high school, and everything happens over there. I don't actually know the full story of what happens over there, but then we start heading up to the dollar store. Yeah, can't remember what I'm saying. And we put the candy up, and I'm gonna go. He goes, where's your friend? And I go, I'm so sorry for my friend. The office called her up. I'm so sorry. And he goes, degenerate. I go, what? He goes, what's her name? Vic, last name? And I go, yeah, that was her. And she goes, you better tell her to call her daddy, because he just called and said, I better talk to my daughter within 5 minutes or I'm going to call the cops. And apparently the cops already had been called, because she never told her dad where she was. Bathroom. Let me go to my room. Bathroom's open. Alright, so after we return it, whatever, yeah, they tell her to call her dad, alright. And as we're walking back up to the high school after returning it, iced tea, we walking up and I'm like, that looks like the same black truck that the cop was in. We're walking up, we get right up beside it, I look at the plates and it goes, the first 3 numbers and then it's the 4 over. Oh, it was just the 4, and it said federal plate on it. That was the cop. I look up, see the light bars on the side because it was an undercover cop. Looking, and I see a freaking police dog. I didn't even freaking know there was a police dog in it. I'm looking, sitting there like, okay, now this is funny. Oh yeah, the mic connects to my back pocket. So what I did with those is I took them out very silently and threw them on the thing on the side of the curb. And he didn't see me do that, but Spamuel, he took out the jelly beans and threw them down out of his bag, grabbed his bag, everything. The cop immediately, dead straight, reached down like this and said, get your hands out of that bag right now. He goes, okay, I'm sorry. He goes, I'll bring you into this too. Freaking hilarious. And then, apparently, she had to call her dad. and everything. And her dad was gonna come pick her up after everything. And probably less than 5 minutes later, cop starts walking up, says, "I have to take you to your family." Her face went from like just nervous and sad to pure terror and crying her eyes out. And he says, "Tell it to your parents." And straight walks down to the thing, and I'm following with her, following behind her, like 3 other people or 2, with Samuel and Brody and Tyler, all walking up behind, and all that they see. And as I'm like kind of sneaking around the corner, I see him putting her in handcuffs and putting her in the back of the car. Not with the police dog. It was like the police dog was on its only kennel on the half side. And the other part, freaking hilarious. I was laughing so hard at once she left. And then I made the joke like, dude, Samuel, she needs to learn how to steal before she even tries it. He laughed so hard. He started crying how hard he was laughing. And then the next day she said her dad literally slapped her. I honestly believe that's a right punishment for that, but it's already a 20-minute long video, so I guess I'm gonna have to leave it here. I have more crazy stories to tell, so stay tuned for those. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.